Night 2, Noche Numero Dos. The man himself, it's a little bit, I'm catching up a little bit, but can never leave a recap non-reviewed. So the big, I mean, obviously, whiteboard. The first words that should come out of my mouth at this point are whiteboard. Maybe 3 words. Whiteboard is back. Maybe a little punctuation, exclamation mark. Whiteboard is back. Maybe that's appropriate. But that's just the first takeaway for me. Anyone else seeing that whiteboard? You know, it's the moment it makes an appearance, we're through the roof. And all of a sudden the red marker comes out. But he saves the marker reference for halfway through the first set. But definitely giving the composition some credit. Not like many fans. Oh, Trey can't play a composed part, yada, yada. The horn, the silent part, it's terrible for horn. Keeping it positive, keeping it real, give them their due. Well composed, well played, I assume. If not, focus on the positive. For me, one of those little spots that I just wish he turned into an entire series, you know, to go down this wormhole. Kanye West, very divisive figure in 2019, probably from about 2009 to 2019, but now more than ever. For him to drop a Kanye reference, I think that's just opened up a whole new world. Specifically, the links between Yeezus and F. Zappa. Over here, you got this cultural icon, this mad genius, just sort of doing what makes sense to him, not caring about the world. You know, basically becoming a mythical figure of sorts already in our time. Over here, you got Kanye West. I feel that there's some parallels between the two. Not saying I'm a huge Kanye fan, but I appreciate the man on fire going through life on a one-man rampage, destroying anything in his path, destroying expectations. And for me, that is F. Zappa. So one of the expectations destroyed was the idea that Halfway to the Moon is actually isn't a good song. He turned that on its head, said it could have been the hit of the first set. Again, you know, we got this sort of Christian fundamentalist, Republican, kind of conservative thing over here, and then over here you got a guy saying Halfway to the Moon is a good song. Making some waves, that's all I'm saying. I'd like to hear what he thinks about the two of them making waves together. Anyways, the red marker making an appearance early on first set. Just kind of hopping in there. Really didn't come to form until the second set, which it was like a figure 8, but then it was like a figure like 8, 8, 8. It was just this, like the penmanship was just incredible. Almost one solid red circle to the next. Mentioning the drummer boy theme from Saturday night's show. Really love to hear more about that. It's for a rock and roll band to play for 15,000 people, and all of a sudden the drummer who's wearing a dress starts singing Little Drummer Boy. And that's what people pay $100 to $500 a ticket for. Strange scenario. And actually, he missed the whole kind of nursery rhyme thing. Friday night, this old man, he played 10. Saturday got Little Drummer Boy. No idea what the deal is with the songs catered to 4 and 5-year-olds, but I've loved to hear what F. Zappa thought about it. All for, not for none goes into a little bit of a sportsmanship, a little tip of the hat to Wisconsin. I guess Wisconsin got destroyed or something, but a genuine moment catches himself, say, hey, I'm not knocking Wisconsin. Good game. You guys are a good team. Not one of these like Alabama fans. Good Lord. He's not one of those Alabama Roll Tide guys who just talks smack his whole life about how much better his team is. A very humble Ohio State fan. From there, a bit of a controversy as far as the red marker. Skipping Wilson. Right over Wilson. Didn't even bother with Wilson. But from there goes straight into what was whatever he closed the second set with. I forget what he finished that recap with, but it was a solid red there at the end. From there, he even gives a little USA shout out, red, white, and blue. But then kind of catch it, almost one of those like, red, white, and blue, and kind of gives that like, I'm not trying to get all USA patriotic on you, but just for a minute, moved right into the encore. Yeah, that's all I got. Here's my whiteboard. Here's the set list. That's what I'm working with. But all in all, the tour is over, but setting them up for a great night three, which we'll get into in a minute here. All right, that's that. Got some people hanging out. Hope you're enjoying it. Boom.